today we are back today with another review. And China Lace Wig has sent us a deep wave, I want to say, bob wig. So the curls are looking good. I did bleach the knots and also I plucked it. It definitely came pre-plucked and everything, but I went on and plucked it a little more. So we lost some of that curl at the top, but it was overall a beautiful wig. So this is my niecey Pooh, guys. Her name is Ladybug, and this is her first wig. She is so excited. She said, my auntie do wigs. Let me go and get my hair slayed. So now here she is, excited as ever, guys. That's that makeup I use, True Complexion. This is a 13x4 lace wig, guys. You see that the method we're using today is the stocking cut method, just to help for her scalp to appear scalpy. Okay, so it could be as natural as possible. Then I'm just, you know, of course, putting that makeup on that lace, therefore the part will definitely shine through. I am also, guys, going to be putting the makeup on the top of the lace as well, so all through that hairline. It just gives it a more natural look or whatever. I like doing it that way as well. So I am using Ghost Bond glue, guys. I bought that glue. That glue was $30, okay, at my hair store. So we got almost a hair store on every corner, and they got the Ghost Bond. Well, one of them had Ghost Bond. I don't know, but the dang on glue was $30, and I've just been using it. So every video you guys see me install, it's going to be the same glue. I did hit her with 3 coats. I feel like I did three layers of the glue. So you know, you put one layer on, let it dry, turn clear, then proceed to the other layers. And now I am just laying it on down. But she definitely has some lace up there at the top to be cut off, because we didn't want to bring it all the way down and just make her forehead appear smaller than what it is. Y'all know how I feel about that, okay? I love for my big forehead to hang on. I don't want to be making it look like I don't have nothing but a 2 head. So she was on board with me with that, but it did look fine to just leave it, you know, how it was. But we end up cutting some of that off or whatever, because it came down too low, and the size were actually perfect. So we cut some of that off, but I'm just combing that hair through so I don't get any hair stuck together if the glue had came through or anything. Then I go in to blow dry as I comb that hair back, just to keep the hair flowing and out the way, but also to dry that glue up as well. And then we wrap it down or whatever. But these installs are becoming, you know, easy. The more you do it, guys, the better you get at it. Don't get discouraged as if it's something that's just so difficult and you can't do. Just keep doing it, keep working at it, and I promise you it's going to start coming through, shining bright like a diamond, because at the end of the day, practice makes perfect. Okay, guys, here we go decorating. But as y'all seen, I did some pluckage. Okay, so I had to go in and pluck her a little more while the wigage was on her head because I wanted it a little more custom to her, and also I needed it thinned out. It was looking a little too thicky, and we know that's just not how our hair is. So, um, here we go with these standard little baby hairs. Kind of seem like I do every little style like that, but if you just want it hanging like this, it's like no other way to really do them. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know I can get extra and decorate. But I don't really like to do that if you don't know how to keep them up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to just do them and do something that I know is simple to be kept up with. So that band, honey, is going to melt all of that in. So whatever may have lifted, shifted, is going to melt it all back down. So you keep that band on until it's completely dry. Okay, so at this point she says she wants a side part. So basically that's all I'm doing is just molding her side part so that by the time everything dries, all we really have to do is just complete the style and get her hair wet and wavy looking, because that's what she really wants. So I think at this point I went to comb that wig out, and we all know that the more you play with it, the bigger it gets. So I end up combing out all the curls, guys. Like, I like big hair. I don't know, leave me a comment if y'all agree, but I do like big hair, you know. So I could have just really combed that out, threw some sheen to it, and just left it big and flowy, you know. But she wanted a wet look. She wanted that wet look. And the wig came like, what, 8 inches looking. By the time we combed them curls out, honey, and wet it down, look at this transformation of this wig. Okay, it's like you was to get 2 for 1, because it really changed the whole curl pattern. It made it appear longer, like maybe even 10 inches. So it really came looking different, okay, to the party. And then the way that you are going to get those wet look curls to stay all day, because I know once you spray it down with that water and then it dries, it starts to kind of poof back up, and it does not last, and it just be looking like this side over here. So you will wet it down completely, you know, define all the curls completely wet, and then get a handful of mousse and just rub it through the hair. Rub it through the hair, rub it through the hair, okay? So just a generous amount of that. And then here I go, just combing the wet hair through, making sure there is nothing that's kinky. And then I'll proceed to put that mousse on there. And then at that point, I had her to dry it. Dry that front. All we really cared about drying was the hairline, so that that lace would melt back down if it was lifting. So by the time she dried that for about 10 minutes, honey, that mousse and that water of the hair was dry. Here I go, putting a generous amount of that mousse on there. So therefore, it won't go nowhere. She can go do what she gonna do, and them curls will just look wet and juicy all day. Okay, now the only thing about it is that they be wet and juicy looking, but they be a little crunchy too, honey. Okay, because you gotta remember, mousse is more like a holding spray, okay, in a mousse form. So by the time it dries, it does get a little hard or whatever, but all you would need to do is just throw a little oil to it, and don't even let that bother you, because as long as it looks nice and juicy, we don't care. Who was gonna be all touching on your hair talking about, oh girl, her hair is crunchy? But I'm taking my fingertips, guys, and I'm going in and I'm shaking them curls. I'm going to shake them curls to make them separate, okay? You don't want no curls stuck together, this, that, and the third. So shaking them just kind of loosened everything up. And look how different this curl is, okay? It was deepy and short before. Oh, wow. Like, it looks like a completely different wig, you know? So, you know, this hair is human, so you can definitely straighten it, dye it, do whatever you want to do. I could have combed it out, went in and curled it, put some different type of curls in there and all of that. But she'll be back to get another install, and I can't wait to see what she will want me to do to it next. And those baby hairs, I think they came out good, and I definitely combed them out. When you put the mousse on there, you can easily comb it out so it won't be so hard and crunchy, stuck to your head like that or whatever, because you know all day your forehead is moving around. And that's why I had her to move her forehead so I could see how it will be moving around. And that's another thing about putting that lace down on your forehead. Your hairline is not even down on your forehead like that for you to be putting it down there, and then you go to moving your forehead, making your regular facial expressions, and guess what's gonna happen, guys? That lace will lift quicker because it's moving all day with your forehead. So, you know, put it back where it's less movement. That's where you can try to sit it. But everybody's forehead is not the same. So she had enough room that I could have set it back or whatever. And now I'm just go in and style, guys, and decorate. And I know I'll be talking too much or whatever. Hey, my honeys, this is the final look. She just loved it. I love how them curls came out. It just looks so different versus what we seen at the beginning of the video. And she was on her way to a little party, so she said she's about to go off in there, honey, and show them that drip, okay? But at this point of the video, my honeys, I will see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.